Hello everyone, hope you're doing well wherever you are, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about bodies, and also about the way that we function with judgment and bodies and points of view. And it's like it'll get a little bit more clear as we go along, but I wanted to start with, like, yesterday I got a massage. I'm in Australia, and there is a lady here who does amazing massages, and so when I'm here I like to call her up and say, can you come and make my body feel better? But one of the things that she actually said was, she was like, wow, your back is like the tightest that it's ever been since we've been working together. And I said, yeah, I've noticed that there's this thing that I've been doing of, like, when there's ever like any contraction in my world, or I get like the energy of a place where I've been judging myself, I'm noticing that I'm like storing it in my back, and it gets like more tense and more tense. And so what I wanted to ask you, check this out, isn't this beautiful? Look at this beautiful place, this beautiful earth that we get to live with. Just amazing. It's probably a little bit windy, so I'll keep going. So, what I wanted to ask you guys is, what is it that you do with your body, with points of view, with judgments? And it's like, is there somewhere that you tend to lock that into your body? Do you have a place in your body that you use to store these things? And it's like, if you don't, that's great, don't create it, and this might not apply to you. But for some of you, if you ask and you get a hit, or if there's some part of your body that you don't have ease with, it's like, what are you storing there? What judgments, what points of view, what considerations, what computations are you storing there in order not to deal with them? And so everything that is times a godzillion, we are destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys and beyonds. So one of the things that we looked at in Access a little while ago is this thing called the exoskeleton. And the exoskeleton was something that, like, we designed basically, that you store everything that you're unwilling to deal with outside of you. And so, say for example, there's a relationship in your life, or like a financial situation, or something going on with your body that you do not want to deal with. What you'll do is you'll actually put it outside of you in order not to have to deal with it. So it's like, if I can just hold it out here, I won't have to deal with it. But what that does is that actually creates, like, it doesn't go away. It's still there. It just shows up in a different way. And what I would like to invite you to is, with this, and especially with creating your future, it's like, what if there was nothing that you could not deal with? And what if you decided that dealing with it is that it isn't? It's like, how many different ways are there of dealing with everything in your life that you have not yet considered? So everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys and beyonds. So what jails are you using to create the dominance of E equals MC squared for that which you will not deal with, that creates the exoskeleton and the dis-ease with your body? Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys and beyonds. So what I'd like to invite you guys to as well today is, okay, so pick just 3 things that you know you need to deal with, and it's like that, you know, that you've been avoiding, and start to get present with them, ask questions, and start to deal with them in whatever way. And for example, that doesn't mean that you have to do everything. It's like dealing with something can also be, okay, so who can I get to deal with this? Like if you own your own business, you run your own business, and you're doing like the bookkeeping and all of that, it's like, what if you could get a bookkeeper? And it's like, that's dealing with a situation. That doesn't mean that you have to do it, but what you're going to find is that by making a different choice with that situation, you're going to create a different energy in your life. And that's what this is really about. What if there was no energy that was a detriment in your world? What if everything was there to contribute to you? And so what possibility of contribution are you avoiding with the points of view about what it's going to take for you to create it? Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys and beyonds. Now, something you might want to do while you're doing this is, all of life comes to me with ease, joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease, joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease, joy and glory. 10 times in the morning, 10 times at night, and whenever you like. It's like if you're going about your day, you find something that you're finding it difficult to deal with, all of life comes to me with ease, joy and glory. Alright guys, enjoy. And what if it could be fun? What if this could actually be the beginning of the adventure of creating your future from a place of ease, joy, glory, happiness, and yeah. Alright, see you soon. Bye-bye.